Hello, all, and welcome back to the Easy Nerd. I'm the Easy Nerd, and I thought I'd do another short extra video following Netflix's purchasing of Warner Brothers, how they could restore the Snyderverse. Now, this video is just for speculation and fun, and just my opinion. Plus, there's every chance Paramount's hostile takeover may result in Netflix not getting Warner Brothers. Anyways, let's get to it. So, why would Netflix restore the Snyderverse, which is currently a universe on ice? Well, there would be a lot of exposure and headlines. I've seen many sites report on the Snyderverse and its fans so many times, despite us being years out from the last related project. People still seem interested, whether they're positive and they would like to see the return of it, or negative with a lot of haters online who just comment hating on things. That is an opportunity Netflix shouldn't pass up because, as they say, any publicity is good publicity. Netflix and Snyder both have had a strong working relationship, whether Army of the Dead or Rebel Moon franchises, the latter of which may not have been a success, but it shows Netflix and Snyder have history and can work together. You could start things off with releasing an alternative version of Zack Snyder's Justice League, with the original Jon Stewart Green Lantern ending, and maybe even the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad, which as the original intended darker version. It's very obvious that Snyder wants to finish his story by his recent Instagram posts, and I say whether it's one movie or two, let him do it. Give us the Justice League versus the Legion Doom and Darkseid epic finale with most of the original cast. That would generate buzz, rather positive or negative online, and will feel like an event film, something DC has not had for a long time. Then, if successful, other creatives or Snyder himself could always do spin-offs and continuation of the characters, providing Netflix with more content. Now, what should happen with the Gunnverse? Despite me having a lot of problems with James Gunn and his DC universe, which isn't appealing to me as I prefer Snyder's mythic, more serious storytelling, I think it should stay. Gunn still has a fan base, and it's still more content for Netflix, whether streaming or in theater. Snyder and most of his actors were done dirty by the studio, and possible James Gunn and Peter Safran, but two wrongs don't make a right, and I respect that Gunn has fans, so I think the Gunnverse, providing it does well critically and makes profit, should continue as James Gunn stuff usually does well critically. I'm actually curious to how the Man of Tomorrow movie goes, due to the characters involved, despite them not being my preferred versions. Same goes for Reeves' The Batman universe, which I have really loved so far. And I've said this before, but if both the Snyderverse's return and conclusion, as well as the Gunnverse, which is still in its infancy, thrive, why not a crisis epic multiversal crossover event movie, and bring in other universes? That would be immense and would appeal to a comic book nerd like myself. This is all I have to say on the matter, and I just want to add to fans out there, whether Snyder or Gunn fans, stay positive and enjoy the work from your favorite creatives. No need to dump on other fans just because they prefer or like something different, as it's just petty and sad. Thanks for tuning in. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'll see you next time. This is the Easy Nerd, signing off.